Alright, this is for the next Math Group Champions. Turn your math book to page 269. Turn your math books to page 269. Number one asks us how many cents. So we have 2 quarters, 25 cents, 25 cents, and then we have 3 nickels, 5, 5, 5. So we're going to break it down how much each coin is worth. So 25 plus 25, that is, how much cent is that? 50, that's 50 cents. Then you're counting by 5. So 5, 10, 15. So for number one, to solve it, you're just going to add 50 cent plus 15 cent, and that will give your answer for number one. Number two wants us to add. So I wrote a similar number example for that, how to solve that. So remember, you always start in the ones place, that's over here. So what is 2 plus 5? What is 2 plus 5? That is 7. Good job. Now, what is 7 plus 2? Let's find your answer right here. What is 7 plus 2? That is 9. Now go over this side. What is 2 plus 1? What is 2 plus 1? Awesome, pretty fast. That's 3. Next, what is 3 plus 1? Good job. That is 4. So that's exactly how you solve number 2. You start, always remember, you start in ones place, then you go over to the tens place. As we look at number 3, it wants us to circle 1 dozen balls. Now you have to know what number is 1 dozen in order to circle the correct answer. 1 dozen equals 12. So I put squares on the board, try to help us. So we're only circling 12. Okay? So I'm just going to do individual circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you only need to circle 12. So as you look at the balls for number 3, you only need to circle only 12. 1 dozen equals number 12. As we look at number 4, it wants us to write the missing numbers. So we'll start off this one. 5 plus blank will give us 11. So we're trying to figure out 5 plus what? What number right here will give us 11? 5 plus what? Is it 5 plus 7? No, 5 plus 7 is 12. That's too high of a number. Let's try 6. What is 5 plus 6? I believe that is 11. Good job. 5 plus 6 is 11. Let's go to this one. 3 plus what will give us 9? That's easy. 3 plus 5 will give us 9. Then that's not right. 3 plus 5, that's 8. So I have to go up one more number. 3 plus 6. Correct. 3 plus 6. Now I'm going to go over here. Now, we're doing subtraction. What number minus 7 will give us 4? Would it be 13? I think 13 is too big of a number. How about 11? I think it's a good job. 11. 11 minus 7 equals 4. And 7 minus what will give us 3? 7 minus 2. Oh, 7 minus 2, that's 5. Not right. 7 minus, good job. So 4 goes here. So for number 4, that's all you're doing. You're just writing in the missing number for that problem. And let's look at number 5. It wants us to write the before and add the numbers by 5s. Remember one time we did it by 1s. There was a time we did it by 2s. There was a time we did it by 10s. Now it wants to see if we know how to do it by 5s. So we'll start off with this number, okay? So let's start off with 75. What comes before 75 but by 5s? What number? Awesome. 70. And what comes after? 70, 75, 80. Good job. Go to the next. Now we're in the hundreds. Now, we have 125. What comes before 125? At least in the hundreds, friend. 120 what? Would be 120? 120. Good job. So we have 120, 125, 130. Awesome. So for number 5, that's all you're doing. You're just looking at the middle number and trying to figure out what comes before and after the number by 5s. As we flip the page over, looking at 270, Number one wants us to write the sums, but we start as always in a ones place. So what is 6 plus 4? What is 6 plus 4? That is 10. Remember, the 0 goes here, and the 1 goes to your neighbor, which is in the tens place. Now, what is 7 plus 1? 7 plus 1, that's 8. 8 plus 1 is also 9. Over this side. Now, 8 plus 2, 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. Like I said, the 1 goes over here to tens place. Now, what's 5 plus 3? 5 plus 3. 8. Good job. Now 8 plus that 1 right here, that is 9. So that's how you solve number 1. You take your time. Remember, you always start in the ones place. As we look at number 2, this is called a bar graph. So you look at your book for number 2, that is a bar graph. And we'll be dealing with a length of birds. So letter A to letter E, we will use our bar graph. Alright? So let's look at letter A. Notice the birds we have here: robin, woodpecker, roadrunner, and hawk. And the length of the birds is down bottom. So let's look at letter A. Letter A asks, which of these 3 birds that I read is the shortest? So which is the shortest? So out of 3 birds, excuse me, which is the shortest out of robin, hawk, or woodpecker? So out of a robin, hawk, and woodpecker, which is the shortest? Notice, you can tell a robin stops here. Alright? Robin, then the hawk, which goes up to 27, and woodpecker stops there at 18. So, which is the shortest out of those 3 for letter A? So we have the robin, stops at 9, hawk, stops at 27, or the woodpecker, stops at 18. If you said robin, that is correct. That is correct, robin. Letter B. Letter B. Which of these 3 birds is the longest? Which is the longest? Is it the roadrunner, the robin, or the woodpecker? So using your bar graph, what is the longest? Is it the roadrunner? And I'm going to use this chart as well. Is it the roadrunner, robin, or woodpecker? Which is the longest? The roadrunner, which stops at 24. The robin stops at 9. Or the woodpecker, which stops at 18. Which is the longest? That's for letter B. For letter C, which bird is longer than the roadrunner? Which bird is longer than the roadrunner? So it's the woodpecker, the robin, or the hawk. So first you have to look how long the roadrunner is, and which bird is longer than the roadrunner. Is it the woodpecker, the robin, or the hawk? All right, let's look at letter D. Which bird is 1 yard long? Letter D, which bird is 1 yard long? Is it the robin, the hawk, or answer not here? That's what NH stands for letter D. Now you have to know first, how long is 1 yard? Now, 1 yard is 3 feet, also 36 inches. So remember, look at the bottom of your chart. If you look at the bottom, there's inches at the bottom. Now, which bird is longer than that 1 yard? Is it the robin or the hawk? Now, if those answers are not correct, then you bubble in NH for not here. Give you a few moments for that one. Now let's look at number E. Which bird is shorter than 1 foot? Which bird is shorter than 1 foot? Is it the robin, the hawk, or not here? Notice 1 foot is how many inches? That is 12. So 1 foot is 12 inches. So out of the robin and the hawk, which one of those birds is shorter than 12 inches?